I got you. Let it rap real quick. Look. The city eyes, it's time to vote off. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, when tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation voltage and fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times soon. Ain't no more heart in this game with John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Fierce taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man. Dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evans to a mall quad. Telling me how the crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Focus out there, I lay that game down. I feel his pain cause nothing is the same now. Never light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really see prophets under this banner. My enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty to handle. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo. Spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like 40 when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Round with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
Dear hater, you for real hater? Must not be on like you say, must not be getting no real paper. One West, nigga. Dear hater, you for real hater? Must not be on like you say, must not be getting no real paper. Nigga can't have more than you know them niggas will still hate you. Those are characteristics in a pussy nigga nature. Talk that shit behind my back, but be on mute when it's a facial. Smiling in my face, but you can't hide all that hatred. I'm too silent, you a snake. I see that shit a mile away. Man of war, and I'm not sorry. Blame that shit on UPK. Pussy ass nigga, you a pussy ass nigga. Oh, you confused, you think pussy ass nigga. This ain't drag racing while you got that drag with you. I'm a bad kidder, pull up with two bad bitches. Masculinity be the reason she into me. She say she loving all that big priest energy. Don't remember me when I step in the facility. I'm screaming ISUPK, fuck the enemy. Oh, hey, this that One West world shit right here. Think I ain't got the bitch on me, you tripping, homie, that bitch right here. Brown liquor, don't sip that clip. Cloud of vision, let's get shit clear. I ain't even fuck around, homie, put the crown on. My year, yeah. And I do this shit for my niggas who solid. Ain't resentful, I truly acknowledge you ain't in this truth and you ain't in this body, cause bitch, you one body. We see it coming cause we really prophets. Oh, want you about it, but you didn't stop it. A hard head make a soft ass, I guess that's why you soft with your soft bag. Hood nigga that can out there, bougie bitches who talking about class. Soon as you cut a motherfucker, they be like, why you talking to me like that? Valuable lesson, before you judge, I will check the reflection. Real love is correct. Real love is perfection. Ain't a flaw in it, this is raw business, brotherhood is a weapon. Fuck around and get stepped on, tryna step, watch how you step. Fuck around and get stepped on, tryna step, watch how you step. 10 times out of 10 when we get it in, nigga, it's a win. If you ain't in the UPK, then nigga, it's a sin. Cause it's only one body, one truth, nigga, one spirit, yeah, one God. But when the shit hit the fan, pussy nigga ran, they got in the win. When niggas saying he was down, but really the nigga switch. Niggas saying he a ride for him, but really the nigga snitch. Really the nigga quit. Hey, really the nigga bitch. Yeah, and I'm just telling you the truth about it, this ain't even a diss. Yeah, this how them niggas be acting. Talking that shit like they really be about it, but when it come down to the action, that's when you find out that they lacking. That's when you find out that they acting. And fucking with my niggas, it's a sure way to end up in the casket. Bitches us against the masses. if you're standing on the wrong thing, you falling anyway. One West, Lost Tribe.
So,
It's like
Shalom. With the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started on the 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, underneath Commander General Yohanan. We are not affiliated or associated with any other Israelite group. Today is the memorial of blowing the trumpets, men of Israel. Don't put it on. It's like this. Yeah.
the prayers. Probably not take them out individually, probably over here. Let me see. Oh, man.
It's like a nail. You seen the laminated players? They got all the prayers and paper now.
Where they at though? Here they go. I got them.
Nah, they not in
these right here.
they not they still in? Oh.
Turn close. Everybody, we're gonna stand. We're gonna turn to face the east. Hebrew. Abanoah. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakaka. Ba'ah. Ratzaka. Ayah. Ashab. Ba'aratazah. Kawah. Ayah. Bashemayim. Nathananawa. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Basalakanawa. Kawabwathanawa. Kasalaknawa. Kawabwathanawa. Wala'ah.
Taba ya I know. Manasaya one. Above. I was shy now. Mayan. Rod. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Allah. Wahata pa Arak. La I will love you. Aman. What we just said in the English was our Father, which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Your house. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever so be it. Amen. The prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Baba Koshat. Nathana Nawa. Hakat. Larapa'ah. Kal Magalah. Kal Marawa. Hakat. Latahar. Amatzazarium. Hakat. Lahakwium. Hamathium. Hakat. Arakawa. Atama Allah. Lagara Shan. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Wada Aman. What we just said in the English was Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahahaya. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Azariah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Ashat. Shamayam. Ma'aratazah. Ayatan. Mamawat. Regalka. Al Yanawam. Shamarka. Anah. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shamarka. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazal. Ayah. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Wayarab, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Makarad, Yashamar, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Mayata, Wa'adawalam. What we just said in the English was, I will lift up my eyes. To the hills. From whence come my help? My help come from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Damayah. Lakah. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashakwat. Al-Kayahana. Awayabyaka. Yahamayawan. Ra'ach. Al-Makah. Ya'ariyawa. Salagi. Ya'ariyamwa. Sawadah. Wayata.
Wayata.
The Aitazawa.
Atazawa.
Altazapawanyaka.
Altazawanyaka.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakira.
Wayakakiram.
Magawa.
Magawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yashakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Awada.
Awada.
Aya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Awatiza.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakad.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Maria.
Maria.
Yakawakwa.
Yakawakwa.
Ahaya.
Ahaya.
Adawan.
Adawan.
Excuse me, slide. Rayashama.
Ashama.
Allah.
Allah.
Yam.
Yum.
Mawa Abba.
Awa'aba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalat.
Wa'amalat.
Palashat.
Palashat.
I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gama Ashawar.
Gama Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Amam.
Amam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawat.
Sarawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Labani Lawat.
Allah.
Kala.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamagid.
Kamagid.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'at.
Sara'at.
Kayabyan.
Kanyabim.
Barakal.
Barakal.
Bayash.
Bayash.
One. Nashamagwa.
Nashamagwa.
Ba'ayan.
Ba'ayan.
The Arwa.
The Arwa.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
The Man.
The Man.
Larama.
Nama.
Shayatamwa.
Sayatama.
Nad. Nada.
Nada.
Ya Mawa.
Yamawa.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira.
Wakazaaba.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakazabat.
Wakazabat.
Wakatazal.
Wakazal.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Cow.
Cow.
Nasayakamwa.
Nasayakama.
Ashar.
Shah.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatama.
Kagagala.
Kagala.
Kwash.
Kwash.
Yapanya.
Yapanya.
Awaka.
Araka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Saba'ira Ya'ira.
Yapanya.
Wakalaba.
Wakalaba.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Ariyam.
Ariyam.
Khan.
Khan.
Taradakma.
Taradakma.
Masa'arak.
Masa'arak.
Babasa.
Babasa.
Wapatka.
Wapatka.
Bahalam.
Bahalam.
Mala'at.
Mala'at.
Mayaham.
Payaham.
Palawan.
Kalawan.
Waya.
Waya.
Bakwashma.
Bakwash.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabash.
Waya.
Waya.
Mahawa.
Bahawa.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Waya.
Waya.
Kapawa.
Kapawa.
Waya.
Waya.
Abagwa.
Abagwa.
Waya.
Waya.
The Iowa.
The Iowa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ata.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Babaka.
Abaka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Alkala.
Akala.
Aratiza.
Aratiza.
What we just said in the English was, keep not thy sight.
Keep not thy silence.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
For know thy enemies.
For know thy
Make
enemies.
a tumult.
Make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
They that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
And lift up the
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
They consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden
They
ones.
have said,
They
Come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
cut them off from being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
They be no more in remembrance.
There be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Jabal.
Baal.
And Ammon.
Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Ashur also was joined with them.
They are hoping the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
The Lot.
Lot.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of the sun.
At the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
It became as dung for the earth.
It became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like the air.
Like the air.
Yea. And all their princes at Sabah.
And all their princes at Sabah.
And at Zalmunna.
And Zalmunna.
Who said,
Who said,
let us take time Let us
say to ourselves,
the houses of God in possession. The houses of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stumble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
The fire burned the wood.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
Flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord.
Let them be confounded.
Make them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
Trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Of the Most High.
Of the Most High.
Over all the earth.
All the earth. Prayer.
Salam.
The prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai.
Why Yahweh Shai.
Wamayaka Allah. Wa Allahaya. Matazabai. Matazabya. Alawap Yahana. Ha'alawapyam. Hasarya. Hasaranian. Hakwatazamian. Hakayayam. What? Wahak ak Salak. Wahak Salak. Wahak Wathian. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Wa'araman.
What we said in the English is, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
In Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yohanan.
Commander General Yohanan.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh, the name of Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh, the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
All right, sir.
La Yashala.
La
Yahweh.
Shabia needs to be seated. Sorry. All right. We're going to be in the book of Leviticus.
23.
Chapter 23. 23 and 23. 23 and 23. What?
All right. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets.
Memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. That's what we're dealing with right now. Memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, and give each brother and sister that's inside the UPK that's keeping this memorial, man. A historical event that took place for the nation of Israel when we came out of our captivity during the time of Egypt. And you know, right now we're keeping the same traditions that our forefathers kept when they came out of slavery, because the Lord is freeing us up out of this captivity that we are in right now. You know, right now we're in South Carolina. We're in the part where the storm hit hard here in South Carolina. Right. And if you read the last scriptures in 83, what did the Lord say? He said, make them afraid with thy storm. Yeah, right. And the Lord did that. The Lord put a fear on these oppressors that they never seen before. That's right. You should look at Asheville, North Carolina, and hear what the people were saying up there.
They said they don't even understand how the storm got into the mountains. The storm got into the mountains, and to make it kind of clear for people, the mountains in the storm, this is what it's like. This is the mountains. This is Asheville, North Carolina, right here. Now, imagine you filling the cup with water and the water having nowhere to go. That's the mountains. The water had nowhere to go. All of that water just filled up in the mountains and flooded everything in those little small country racist towns up there in the mountains. Now, me and Natazaka we was in Asheville before, and we seen the racism. We seen the racism up there. We seen the oppression. We see how destroyed brothers and sisters are up there. And we seen a lot of brothers and sisters reject the truth up there as well.
Right.
And it's a sad thing to see brothers and sisters now calling the school asking what can they do to get in. Right. You know, we hate to say that we told you so, but listen, sometimes the Lord has to do things like this in order to get brothers and sisters in. I've been receiving all type of phone calls. I know the brothers back behind this podium is you as well, because we've been receiving all type of phone calls from brothers and sisters trying to figure out how can they get into the school.
That's right.
You got to serve the Lord. This ain't the Christian church.
That's right.
Christian church gonna give you handouts and molest your child in the same sentence. They're gonna give you something that you need, and you're gonna have to give them something in return. What is it going to be? And here you got to give the Lord everything that you got. Don't give him everything you got when you're underneath some type of hard circumstance like this storm. Make sure you're willing to give it to him 100% no matter what, even when you're having your good days. So you don't be in a situation like this. You got it out. So I guess I'm saying.
Now, I'm saying Christian church closed their doors to adversity on their people. They don't help their people out. You know.
Zach is absolutely right. These churches are not, they giving out food right now, but they can open the door and shelter brothers and sisters if they want to, man. These mega million churches. This one is easily a mega million church. When I mean this church is like I gotta ride y'all down there just to see the church. It literally takes up the side of like one side of a whole strip. Like it's probably bigger than that because they got two parts of it on each side walking easily. Like you can see it when you on the road, and it's like it's ridiculous. They got a basketball center in there. They got all type of different things in there, but the doors were closed when the storm hit.
And if I could say something as well too, going back to what you were saying about, this is truly the work of the Lord, and how we know that is because a national disaster here in Southern North Carolina. This is very, very rare. You understand me? Like Asheville, North Carolina is literally the whole town is underwater right now.
Right.
You understand me? And this have never happened. Like I'm not from South Carolina a bunch, like sir. Has this ever happened in the South Carolina, area?
The only thing they've been hit with up in the upstates is like a winter storm,
a
real bad winter storm, and that was like in the 90s. When I was little, like 98, 97, 98, but never nothing on this type of catastrophic event.
So, like, if I could, I just want to give the Most High a hand.
I'm right
Because, I want to give the Most High. I want to give my Most High a hand for this storm because I know that it's tough. You know what I mean, for a lot of our brothers and sisters, but at the same time, the part that's not getting out on the news, the part that a lot of people are not talking about, is that they are still in 2024. What you call sundown times in South Carolina and in Georgia. Where if you are Black, Hispanic, or Native American, you do not want to get caught by any citizen of them towns.
Right.
And them towns got hit the absolute worst. Right. All of what we going through. You know what I mean? My little my little power outage ain't nothing compared to what, some of these devils that's been hating and destroying our people for generations is going through. You understand? And what the Lord did, see, the thing about this whole area is this part of South Carolina is often overlooked by the world.
Right.
But this upstate of South Carolina is the hub of hundreds of billions of dollars daily that come through the upstate every single day. And so by the Lord shutting down this upstate for the time that he shut down commerce in a way that's going to have ripple effects throughout the entire country. You understand? Like there's correct me if I'm wrong, but there were truck routes. There's truckers that have to take goods from one city to the other, and vice versa. There were hundreds and thousands of truck routes that were canceled because of this storm.
Right.
You understand? So there's still places that have yet to even receive goods into their stores for them to open up.
Right.
And a lot of those towns is your sundown towns.
Right.
So it's So yeah, we got a little discouraged with this storm, but in the ISUPK, we absolutely refuse to let Satan keep us from keeping the Lord's high holy.
Damn right.
You understand? In fact, this storm motivated us even more to come together. You understand? Because of what the Lord did. And what the Lord did was a wonderful work. And not one person in the ISUPK in South Carolina was injured or lost their life, you understand, or had any type of serious medical issue as a result of this storm. And I thank the Most High for that.
Yeah, I'm right.
And that's all I wanted to do.
So like I was just gonna piggyback off what you were saying. That's a story going around now where that brother who was a truck driver got hung in that small town.
North Carolina.
That same town in North Carolina, they say damn near got washed off the map as well. And these devils are going to understand you're not going to be able to put your hands on God's chosen people anymore. The Lord's shutting down your ports right now. He has your own oppressors fighting against you. He's shutting down the ports. Do you understand what goes through the ports? Billions of dollars and billions of dollars of commerce go through the ports on a daily basis, and they don't have people working at these ports.
Right.
So you think about how things are right now with the hurricane has hit what people are going to need. They're going to need items coming from China. Things that might cost $1 in China might cost $20 to $30 over here in America. They're not receiving those things. Like the Lord is going to cripple this economy.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you have a decision. Do you want to be in the Lord's way or do you want to be on his side? That's the question.
And if I could, so like I don't mean to keep going back and back and back, you know what I'm saying? But going back to realizing that this is truly the Lord's work.
Yeah, right.
You understand it, and just knowing and just recognizing, of course, you understand, we understand it here in the truth, but it's our it's our duty, you know what I'm saying, to continue to fight, continue what we're doing right now, and just continue to push it on. You understand? You may not have power right now, but you know what I'm saying, just realize, you understand, that power is definitely gonna come back on, and it may not come back on. You understand? We may, just like the scripture says, we are in the midst of World War III right now. You understand? So anything can pop off. You understand? Anything can go on. You understand? Like they said that another tropical storm may turn into another hurricane. Right. You understand? So we don't know what's going to happen. You understand? But us being soldiers and us being sisters here in this truth, you understand? We just got to fight, man. You understand? We got to continue to lean on that brotherhood and sisterhood.
Damn right.
Salaki, sir.
Damn right. It's like I'm Salaki. We got to keep going on. But you know how we get when we get up there. Hey, another storm is. Hey, listen, I think they got 3 tropical storms right now in the Atlantic Ocean. If you don't believe in the Lord, he's going to make you a believer.
Yeah, right.
It's 3 tropical storms in the ocean right now. Right now as we speak. They said one of them just sitting out there just gaining momentum.
Right.
Like he's charging himself up. Like it's like the Lord has the angels out there just letting this thing get strength. It's like, what's one of them little spin tops? You know how you get the little spin tops from back in the day? You spin it and then it just started going crazy. And when you let it go, it's just a spinning circle of destruction. That's what the Lord is doing with these chariots, allowing these tornadoes and hurricanes to hit. Like they said, the Hurricane Helen that just hit, they said it was way bigger than what's the one, Katrina. They did a comparison and everything. I said it makes sense because this hurricane went over Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee. Like it went across.
It went through Ohio too.
It went through. I didn't even know it went through Ohio.
Yep.
Went through Ohio.
Little parts.
Like this is not a joke, brothers and sisters. You can't fight a hurricane. You can't fight a lightning storm. I don't know if anybody remembers that story back when the devil shot the gun. He shot the bullet inside the hurricane, and the bullet went through the hurricane, came back and shot him in the head, struck him in the head. Like that is a true story. True story. He shot the bullet inside the hurricane, talking crap. Bullet came out and hit him right in the head. Come on now. Come on. That's a quick. Okay. All right.
It's like if I could.
Come.
You know what I mean? The way this hurricane moved, you understand, it just holds testament to what the scriptures say. When it says that an angel rideth in the whirlwind.
Damn right.
You understand? So that hurricane, all these hurricanes is passing through. Those are the angels of the Lord.
Damn
You
right.
understand? And they steering that thing like a you know what I mean, like a Yamaha R1. You understand? With pinpoint precision right to your backyard,
Right.
because you hate the Lord. You understand? And a lot of these devils, you know what I mean? A lot of these devils, you know, I watch a lot of these prep channels and these gun tubers and things like that. And a lot of them talk about how when everything go crazy, they're gonna go to the mountains. Well, as we see this weekend,
Right.
you think you're safe in the mountains. The Lord sent a hurricane up there to the top of the mountains. You understand? That's something, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's never happened in the history of America.
Never happened.
That a hurricane, because normally hurricanes stop before they even get to the mountain ranges.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's normally a coastal phenomenon. But this particular hurricane went over the mountains and kept going. You understand? That's unprecedented. You understand? And Salaki.
What's that song called when it says she'll be trucking up mountains?
Oh, yes, you come around the mountain.
Helen came around that mountain.
And so, like, if I could just add one more point as well, too. At one given time, you know, Asheville, North Carolina was prominent for, you know, black-owned businesses.
Right.
You know, black-owned everything. You understand? Asheville was, you know, very, very prominent. Well, you know, with the uplifting, black businesses. You understand? And at a given time, you understand, white society went there and just completely washed it out. You understand? Now the Lord, you understand, just like the scripture says, vengeance is mine, said the Lord sends vengeance to Asheville, North Carolina. You understand me? Don't look at it as, you know, oh, you know, this is a horrible thing. Man, listen, this is a great thing in my eyes, man. Shalaki, you understand? This is a beautiful thing in my eyes to see America crumble. You understand? And best believe, man, this is just a tip of the iceberg, man. Shalaki.
It's just everything that the General Yohana has held on to and what he's taught us inside the ISUPK. Like when we went on those streets and we told people that it was going to be famine, that it's going to be storms, there's going to be wars and rumors of wars. Like everybody laughed at the UPK. Y'all mocked us. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, I'm going to laugh at you and your calamity also. Like when they start going through this, he's going to look at them and laugh also because, listen, I seen video. It was a video on the press of him and his whole family in Asheville. Listen, I know it's kind of harsh to say, but you should have seen it. I thought I was watching a new movie that just hit the theaters. I couldn't believe it. It was on top of the roof. It was like what's a prominent action star right now? What's his Leslie Nielsen? You know what I mean? I thought it was Leslie Nielsen and his family on top of the roof. And next thing you know, the storm hit. The floods got so powerful. They was on top of the roof. You just heard them screaming. And the only thing I could think about was Fernando Castillo with his wife, and she was screaming, and his daughter was screaming in the car. And I seen this oppressor, him, his wife, his child. The husband got swept off the roof. And his wife got the scream. His child got the scream. And I said, you know what? That's justice. That's justice.
Damn right.
I know they don't like it, but that is justice from the Lord.
Right.
Because now we get to understand. Now they probably get a sense of what we feel like inside of this empire, man. Watching our loved ones die, watching their lives get swept away right in front of our hands, man. By the guns, by the prison systems, by drugs, by different things. Like now these oppressors are really starting to understand, like, listen, camp is going to be a lot better when you go out there these days. Them boots gonna get kissed a lot more. Get a Lord a hand for that. Shining them boots up now, Salaki. We're gonna get back Salaki.
You can read verse 24
Yeah,
again.
can.
All right, Most High in Christ. This the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 24. Speaking to the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Verse 25, ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Okay, verse 26, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. These are two scriptures.
I think that was good.
All right. Said something else without pertaining to it.
Can we start off on the top again?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 23. And the Lord said, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation.
Right. This is a holy convocation, man. This isn't Sunday's Baptist church with your Christian pastor laying hands on you. Like, this is what we're supposed to be doing right here. This is why we tell brothers and sisters to come inside of the ISUPK and learn how to serve the Lord correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go inside of one of these fake Israelite groups and you're gonna learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to come here and learn this correct. Because what we're doing right now is setting the foundation for the nation to come.
Damn right.
You know, this is the foundation on what's going to be and established next when this empire falls.
Right.
What we're doing right now, all of these traditions that we're keeping, this is going to be next. You laugh at the UPK. It's going to be your overlords one day.
Yeah, I'm right.
One day, everything that we do is going to still take place in this earth.
Yeah, I'm right.
Y'all brothers had anything y'all want
If
to say?
I could say something as well too, you understand, where when verse 24 says, speak unto the children of Israel, you understand this, I mean, like, this Bible, of course, speaks about Israel, this and Israel, that, all throughout the Bible. But specifically when it comes to the holy convocation, this how you know it's for God's chosen people.
Right.
You understand me? It says, speaking to the children of Israel. That's very, very specific. You understand me? If the Bible was for everybody, how come it just don't say speak to the children?
That's right.
You understand? Because it's all children throughout the Bible. You understand? When talking about very, very specifics, it talk about speak to the children of Israel. That's Black, Latinos, and Native Indians. You understand? Right. And the Most High is trying to shaking you right now to waking you up to make you realize that this is what you're supposed to be doing right now. Right. You understand me? You're not supposed to be preparing for the quote unquote what is it, the holiday season. Right. You understand? Or what is it, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's? No, you understand? We're supposed to be preparing for our holy convocations, our high holy days. Right. You understand me? It says, speaking to the children of Israel, and this will here in the ISUPK, we've been doing this since 1969, and we're gonna continue to do it till Christ comes back with the 200 million angels. You understand me? Or until that time happens. You understand? So we're gonna continue to speak unto the children of Israel, just like they was doing in the days of old. Right. You understand? Nothing has changed. You understand me? Of course, technology and advancements has happened, but when it comes to this Bible has never changed. You understand? The scripture says, I'm the same, yesterday, today, and forevermore. You understand me? The Lord never changes. You understand me? And this is what we have to have embedded in our mindsets and in our hearts to realize that the Lord is truly coming with vengeance to destroy this place, man. You understand me? Like, I just want to say that. All right. Just speaking to the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial, a blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made up by fire unto the Lord.
Right. These are the things that are supposed to take place But of course, that we are oppressed in this empire that we are in right now. This is supposed to be considered like a Sabbath. Like this is supposed to be a day of rest, but these oppressors don't respect who we are according to the Bible, man. They don't respect blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians of being the true Israelites the Bible speaks of. So we're not able to have a day of rest. You know, you got brothers and sisters that's getting off slaveries, that's traveling for long distance, that's coming through different parts of America, trying to get through these storms to make it to the Lord's high holy convocation. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like brothers and sisters, man, you know, we're going through difficult times right now. Yes, up.
No, I was, if I can ask you, it's just like verse 25, if I can read it.
Damn right, you got it up.
Yeah, it's Leviticus 23:25. It says, you shall do no servile work therein. That's what you said about the supposed to be like a Sabbath or a memorial, the blowing of the trumpets. You know, the Lord was giving us a Sabbath to blow the trumpets for a holy convocation. We were being taught, and like you said, the children of Israel, this is only for the children of Israel when we blow the trumpet for that, for us to make sure, understand that these are our memorials. This is our blowing of the trumpet. These are our days. Not like the days of the world that they give you all these holidays, Halloween and all these other days. This is you shall do no servile work therein, and ye shall often made by fire to the Lord. This is for us, the children of Israel. This is what our people need to know. We need to understand that the children of Israel, and that's the Most High. This storm waking us up. A lot of our people out there.
Right.
That's what, waking us up. The people, like you said, people are knocking on the doors, trying to get in here. This is what this is supposed to be, this memorial, because it don't necessarily. As a matter of fact, you keep reading all the Day of Atonement and all these other days, the Feast of Tabernacles, we're going to have all of things. But this particular day is the blowing of the trumpet. That's how you know we're the children of Israel.
Right.
Only because we're doing exactly what Leviticus 23 say.
Right.
And the Bible.
Right.
Of course, the Passover later on. But this memorial blowing of the trumpet today, that's how you know that this is God's people.
Right. Exactly. That is a biblical scholar right there, and a Hebrew scholar, man. This brother holds the Lashawan Kodash every Friday, man. He's teaching brothers and sisters the language that was lost at once upon a time, man. But now brothers and sisters are able to learn back this language, man. We thank the Most High Commander General Yohanan for holding on this truth, man. And the generals and the captains and all the brothers and sisters. Now we're able to come back and learn a language that was once lost. You got the so-called people right now in Israel. They're supposed to be keeping this holy tradition right here. What they doing over there right now? Now they over there getting thrown out of they what's them things called over there? What's them things called over there? They be in the synagogue. I seen the video where the military force was beating them with clubs, smacking them small hats off their head, curls swinging everywhere. I said, good night, but it's like an episode of Jerry Springer. Right. You know what I'm saying? I seen the hats get smacked out. One, he should have seen it. The cop had the club. He grabbed the mud. He was saying, wham, hat flew up. I said, exposed his bald spot. The secret parts.
That's all it is. They supposed to be there.
Hey, listen, the Lord, because I said, they're not supposed to be there, man. They keep no traditions that the Lord has put in place for the nation of Israel to keep, man. They over there right now doing God knows what. They know. Hide your children. Find the little boy. It's crazy.
So like if I can get a precept in Leviticus chapter 20, verse 22, Bible Kashar. Just three scriptures I want to get out of it. You understand? Because and this is why it's so important for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to stop, to get it out of your mind that America is inclusive to you, because it's not, and it never was.
Right.
You understand? It never was. It was never your place of rest.
Right.
You understand? And because think about it like this: like we were slaves in this country. Not only were we slaves, but we were also evicted from our own land.
Right.
You understand? You had tribes that were evicted from their own land. And then other of our tribes were forced to work on those lands continuously for 400 years.
Right.
You understand? And then afterwards, when we came together and tried to start up our own cities and build our own cultures and turn back to our own, you understand? They took our own planes, flew over our cities and our planes, and threw dynamite out of our planes.
Oh, that's right.
You understand? And burned down our cities.
Right.
You understand? Not only did they burn down our cities, but you had false accusations of SA, of assault. You understand? That resulted in the execution of hundreds and thousands of black men in the South.
Right.
You understand? This place is not our rest, and it is a foolish thing to try to join with a people who have shown you nothing but hate.
That's right.
You understand? Like we read this scripture in the Bible where it talks about, thou shalt not abhor an Edomite. You understand? Well, let me tell you something. What has happened to us in America is what it means to abhor. You understand? We have been abhorred in America. Now, how can you love something that abhors you, that oppresses you and destroys you continuously every opportunity it gets? You understand? Mm-hmm. And what you're seeing with all this Diddy, with all the stuff going on with Diddy, all the stuff going on with YSL, the things going on all throughout the legal system. You understand? You had the brother Marcellus, I can't remember the brother's last name, the innocent brother who was just executed. You understand? And when even the prosecutor said that he was innocent.
Right.
You understand? Even the prosecutor. You understand? And so many of our children are getting ripped from their homes. You understand? You got children, you understand, that are getting, that are getting assaulted in these orphanages. You understand? Just to turn 18 and get thrown out to the street to fend for themselves. You understand? This place is not our rest.
Right.
You understand? And if you could read that scripture,
say Leviticus
20 verse 23. Well, so like, is it 22?
20,
You want to start it?
2022, you said.
22. So like,
I got it, sir.
Okay, you got it now.
go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 22. He said, therefore, keep all my statutes.
You understand? The Lord loved us so much that he gave us something that he did not give to the rest of the world. And that is the wisdom that is the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Like I'm an avid study of history, and there was a discovery that happened that really tickled my soul. Like it made me laugh so much when I read this article, because the article was written. They made a discovery about the Israelites. You understand? The same discovery that they made, they discovered how much the ancient Israelites loved to eat chicken, and all the different ways that they cook chicken. You understand? And how they were the first people in the world to actually eat chicken as food.
Right.
Because none of the other nations would even eat a chicken. They looked at a chicken as it was just some exotic bird, and they would fight the roosters. You understand? And that was kind of like that was all they were known for. It was kind of like having pit bulls. You understand? We might have a pit bull, like people who fight pit bulls, like they have them and they fight with them, but it's not food. Well, the Lord gave us a law that actually told us what animals were clean and what animals were unclean. You understand? And because of that wisdom, we knew that, okay, when we look at that chicken is clean.
Right.
And so they discovered in this article about how the mass amount of chicken bones they found and the ancient Israelites ate. All the pots, like the pots that they use, the different kind of cooking pots that they use to prepare the chicken, and all the different ways. They were saying the way they were describing it, it was like they were describing it as if these people were Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? You know the words that they were using. You know they were saying, oh, upon a study, it's, with the amount of chicken bones that were, it's impossible to think they were using them as some sort of animal sacrifice, but as if it was a beloved meal amongst these ancient Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just thinking, like, the Lord loved us enough to give us that wisdom to know what animal is food,
Right,
and what animal is not food.
Right.
He didn't give that wisdom to Esau because Esau out here eating lobsters, crab, and shrimp, and those are the oil filter of the sea. You understand? When that oil spill, I bring it up all the time. When that oil spill happened in the Gulf of Mexico, back when Obama was the president, you understand? Right after that oil spill, they discovered a species of shrimp that was the size of this statue right here.
good. Nice.
You understand? They discovered a whole new species of shrimp, and you had lobster the size of this scroll popping out of the Gulf of Mexico. You want to know why? Because down there in the Gulf, the shrimp and the lobster did their job.
Right.
And they fed and they ate and they grew large because of the amount of food that they were able to consume because of that oil spill. How did they clean up the oil spill? Did anybody know?
So like they tried to say they was using that Dawn dish detergent.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, but they didn't.
Nah,
The way that oil spill got cleaned up is the way the Lord designed it to be cleaned up,
yeah, right.
by using the shrimp, the crab, and the lobster. Now, and then coincidentally, you don't even hear about those large shrimp anymore.
Mm.
You understand? Because the oil spill, there's no more oil spill. You understand? But the Lord loved us enough to give us this wisdom. Read on. Go ahead.
So, I'm just gonna piggyback up what you were saying. Remember when COVID hit off the coast of Maine, where they used to do all that shrimping and crabbing for those blue crabs out there?
Right.
They said since nobody couldn't fish in those waters, they said the water had became as pure as it had ever been in 100 years, and the crab had begun to multiply more and filter that part of Maine over there in the water. And I was like, it's common sense.
Right. See, like Jenna Johanna used to bring it out all the time that the earth was created to be a paradise. You understand? And these heathens, this is why you hear it all the time in the UPK that these heathens belong in a cage.
Yeah.
You understand? Because when they're left to run amok, listen, I watched a mukbang one day of this Chinese Moabite woman trying to eat a live octopus. She's trying to eat the live octopus while the live octopus is trying to eat her.
Right.
Almost ripped her eye out the socket. While you seen it, it had her by the face. While she trying to chew it, that thing had her by the face. You understand?
Yeah.
Read on now. Verse 22.
Ye shall therefore keep all my statutes
Go ahead.
and all my judgments
Go ahead.
and do them, that the land hither I bring you to dwell therein, spew you not out.
You understand? Unfortunately, that happened to us because we decided to try to follow after the other nations. That's why Diddy is going to prison.
That's right.
Because he's trying to be like Hugh Hefner.
Right.
You understand? Well, guess what, Diddy? You can't be like Hugh Hefner. You understand? Because you, the Lord's chosen.
Damn right.
You understand? The Lord's, he put a difference between you and Esau. Esau can go do that. He's a dog. He's an animal.
Right.
You understand? But you are a prince of the Lord. You understand? And what you did before the world, you set the example for so many brothers and sisters who have yet to be disclosed that followed in Diddy's footsteps. You understand? And did the same thing. Because think about it, a victim oftentimes either suffers greatly for it, or sometimes they turn around and do the same thing that was done to them. You understand? Now, after years of Diddy doing what he was doing with so many of these people, how many of them came forward until now?
Right.
Which means that there's a lot of people that carried on what Diddy did. You understand? Read on.
Verse 23. And ye shall not walk in this, it's like and ye shall not walk in the manner of the nation.
You're saying this is important. You understand the way that you should walk is every black and Hispanic in Greenville, South Carolina, and Simpsonville, South Carolina should be in these doors right now, celebrating the memorial blowing the trumpets. You understand? But instead, you out shopping. First of all, I mean, you probably not shopping for Halloween costumes, but you're getting ready to celebrate Halloween at the end of the month. You understand? You're getting ready to go celebrate Halloween at the end of the month. You understand? And care nothing about the Lord and what the Lord chose for us to do. You understand? But you understand? He does not want us to follow after these other nations. Read on.
Which I cast out before you.
Which he what?
Which I cast out before you.
Now think about that. You understand? That we call the Most High, they call the Most High Yahweh, the God of Israel.
Right.
You understand? The word God means power. You understand? The Most High is the power of Israel. You understand? The Esau's power is in the thermonuclear bomb.
Yeah, I'm right.
His power is in a firearm. His power is in an F-15. Like Joe Biden said. I almost said Joe Budden. Joe Biden said, in order to fight a government, you need an F-15.
Yeah.
But guess what? The Lord don't need an F-15.
Right.
The Lord had COVID-19.
Right. Exactly.
You understand? He don't need no firearms to bring down the empire.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But the Lord loved us enough to deliver these heathens from our land. The Lord is going to do the same thing to any nation that come up against us.
Right.
You understand? But the thing is, you have to be right with the Lord.
That's right.
You have to turn to his laws, statutes, and commandments. You got to turn back to your culture. You understand? Read on.
For they committed all these things.
For they do what?
For they committed all these things. And therefore I abhorred them.
So like, read it one more time.
For they committed all these things.
See, what Diddy was doing, that is nothing new in America. You understand? What Diddy did is absolutely nothing new. You understand? What Diddy was doing in his Diddy parties, they was doing, guess what? The governors do it. The powers that be, the Senate does it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The princes of Europe and the Middle East do it. They do it in Dubai every weekend. You understand? And they shipping sisters over to Dubai every weekend.
Right.
All the nations do it. You understand? But we not supposed to do it. You understand? And here's what you asking us, you want to ask us, what about the other nations? What does God say about the other nations?
And therefore I abhorred them.
He did what?
And therefore I abhorred them.
The Lord hates these other nations.
That's right.
You understand? He don't hate them just to hate them. You understand? The Lord is a righteous power, a just power. Now, granted, he can hate whoever he wants to hate, but there's a reason why he hates these other nations. You understand? He hates these other nations because they are filthy and disgusting,
Right.
and they hate the Lord.
Right.
You understand? They hate the Most High.
That's right.
You understand? You want to know how much? Listen, all you sisters that's catching these flights to Dubai, turning yourself into human toilets. You understand? Think about this. Think about it for a second, right? Everybody wants to be loved. You understand? Do you think that when someone goes to defecate on you, you think that is love? I could never even think to do something like that to my rib. You understand? That's what you're into, like I can't do nothing like that. That can't be love. To fly you out, use you as a toilet, you understand? And then just send you back home. And then you got your little money, you understand, saying you don't need a man. You understand? Well, that's a lie. You needed that man that defecated on you.
Right.
That's why you don't need a man, because you needed that man. You understand? So, you understand? So don't be like these other nations. Don't even listen to their wisdom. You understand? Their wisdom is what's getting us jammed up right now. You understand? A lot of these sisters and listen to the drunk the Kool-Aid and listen to this feminist movement.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Saying they didn't need a man, they want a man with some money. You don't need a man, or you want a man with some money. You understand? And then you land a guy like P. Diddy. You understand? And next thing you know, you on the 5 o'clock news. You understand? Laid out in handcuffs. You understand? Because you participating in the Diddy party.
Right.
Or you did, or even worse, you had no idea it was going on. You just an innocent bystander to get caught astray.
Right.
You understand? The Lord hates these other nations.
Damn right.
And why would you want to even put yourself in the same category with something that the Lord hates? You understand? And if you could, I want you to drop down to verse 26, Baba Shah. That was verse 23. Yeah, drop down to verse 26, Baba Shah.
Verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
Say, ye shall be holy unto me. You understand? You, black man, you're supposed to be celebrating the feast of memorial blowing of trumpets.
That's right.
You're supposed to be in the same spirit as the brothers and sisters in the UPK right now. You're supposed to be in that same spirit. You're supposed to look at the news. You're supposed to look at the news and see World War III kicking off, and you're supposed to celebrate because you're supposed to know and understand that this war that's coming is your salvation. You understand? Iran dropping bombs on the Israelis, that is the black man's salvation. You understand? America sending troops over to the Middle East, that is the black man's salvation. You understand? That is our salvation knocking on your door right now. And the Lord is separating you, whether you like it or not. You understand? And guess what? The more you try to hold on to America, the more violent of a reaction you're gonna get.
Right.
You understand? Because here's the thing: I can't remember where it was read at, but white people hate you more when you love them.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're a black man, the more you try to get them to love you, the more they hate you.
Mm.
You understand? Captain Contazar posted something on Facebook the other day, right? And I thought it was so heavy because it said that New York, the city of New York, decided to implement birth control for the rats in New York.
Yeah, I saw that.
You understand? Well, guess what? Black man, you understand? That should be a wake-up call. Because the same freedoms that they're giving to the rats in New York, they're giving the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
The same freedoms. You understand? The right to choose what you do with your body. You understand? All those rights, guess what? They gave them to the rats. Now, why did they give them to the rats? Why are they giving birth control to the rats in New York? You understand? Well, listen, the same reason they're giving them to the rats is the same reason that they are allowing you to abort your child. You understand? It's the same exact reason. You understand? Read that again from the top. So like,
and ye shall be holy unto me.
you understand? It says you shall be holy unto the Lord. You understand? The word holy means set apart. You understand? Set apart. Like I like to liken it to like if you're going shopping for a pair of shoes. There's tons of shoes on the wall. But you see this one pair right here. You know what? This pair right here, these are mine. I'm gonna buy these. You understand? So you set them apart from all the rest of the shoes on them. You know what I mean? You set them apart, you put them in your cart. They're not like all the other shoes up there because these shoes are mine. You understand? And these ones are set apart. This is my portion. Now they the same, they're the same thing. You understand? They got the same fabric, got the same sole, same shoestrings, but these sneakers are gonna get treated a certain type of way because these are mine. You understand? Who cares what happened to the other sneakers because they ain't mine? You understand? Just like you got kids on the playground, you care about what happens to your child. You understand? But you don't necessarily care about what happens to somebody else's child. You know, hey, they want to let you play out after dark. And, hey, that's I can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You want to let your kids run out in the street without looking both ways. Hey, that's on you. You understand? But the Lord he chose us to be a holy people. You understand? Read on.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
For the Lord is holy. You understand? The Lord is set apart. The Lord ain't like no other God. You understand? The Lord is a real God.
Damn right.
The Lord ain't like nobody else. The Lord ain't like nothing else. You understand? Read on.
And have served you from slave. And
Severed.
and have severed you from other people.
He did what?
And have severed you from other people.
You understand? The Lord has severed us from these other nations.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why they don't love us. There's a reason why we don't get along. There's a reason why Africans, East Indians, Chinese, Americans, and all that, and you know, white folks and Russians and Ukrainians and Palestinians. There's a reason why they all get along. They all get along because they together hate you. You understand? And the reason why they hate you is because you are the Lord's chosen. Christ said, "Ye are the salt of the earth." You understand? He said that you are the salt of the earth. And I always say this all the time, man. Like, you ever had chicken without salt?
Disaster.
You know what I'm saying? You ever had chicken? You ever had popcorn without salt? You understand? It's like that's like you order a sweet tea. You get the sweet tea and it's unsweet. You understand? Ain't no worse taste in the world than some chicken that ain't seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Well, that's the world, man. You understand? That is the world. The world without blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is chicken without seasoning. You understand? It's unflavored chicken. You understand? Unflavored steak. Unflavored cheeseburger. The world just don't have no flavor. You understand? Not only that, but at the same time, salt also purifies things. You understand? Salt also cleans things, keeps things from getting infected. You understand? Salt does so many different things. You understand? And the scripture also say that Israel is my battle axe.
Damn right.
So one day, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, one day we are going to be the rulers of this earth.
That's right.
One day, real soon. And it's going to be our responsibility to clean this mess up. It's going to be our responsibility to clean these nations up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are going to be the police, making sure they're not eating pork in the dark. You understand? Making sure, making sure they're not molesting kids. So like it, not assaulting kids.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? At Diddy parties. You understand? We are the ones that are going to clean the world up because we are the salt of the earth.
Damn right.
You understand? And with that, I yield. So like I ran with a long time. So
Included. Logic. Mother trumpet. Got it. This concludes memorial blowing of trumpet service. Anybody like to be anointed? Okay, got a sister want to be anointed.
I think the prayers are in there because
Yeah. Oh,
the anointed prayers.
All right, this is the anointing prayer in Hebrew. All right, just the officers up here, Baba Shah. Yabaraki Yahweh.
Yabaraki Yahweh.
Wayashamak.
Wayashamarka.
Ya'ar Yahweh.
Ar Yahweh.
Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Ayaka.
Alyaka.
Wayakanka.
Wayakanka.
Yasha'ah.
Yasha'ah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Ayaka.
Alyaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Hashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Shai.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Ra'ah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Magun.
Ahawabah.
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 Ahawabah. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
But we said it in English. Yahweh, bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh, make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh, lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless, heal, shield, protect.
This concludes our Sabbath service. Men of Israel. Shabbat. Majid. Barak.
How about Shimmy out Shabbat?
Salt Yahya Batah. Turn and face the sister. Courtesy salute to our sister. Shabbat. Majid. Barak.
Yahweh
Shabbat Shimmy out Shabbat.
Yahya Matah. Dismissed.